They are actually so
How many
locked
kills
right
did
now.
we get? I feel like we were locked. Our teammate was actually cracked. What the fuck? I thought he was gymming.
Wall.
Was that guy cheating? DJ?
What guy?
The guy, our solo, on our team.
Our solo?
Yeah.
No way.
He did better than you though. The guy was playing so bad.
He has one more kill than me, bro.
Yeah, but he was playing like a gym. How did he get kills?
I know, dude.
I didn't even see him do shit.
He was not that bad.
Sometimes that's all you needed to do is be a 1.4 with a pulse and bot walk.
He was using a hand cannon
Oh!
sniper and he fragged out.
Okay,
Up to
must
three.
not been playing like a gym then. It sounds like he might be.
Yo, they need.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to the new video. Today I'm just going to showcase a comp game I had earlier today, and I just thought it would be a pretty good example in regards to aggressive sniper positioning and sniping in general if you're looking to try to play style. In this vid we have myself, PureChiLL, DJJ Toxic, and Arcane Sword in the lobby for Collision on Eventide. And as you can see from the beginning of the video, we dropped 27 defeats. I do have to apologize for the music in the background. It's kind of on a loop because I was like a little locked into the match, but I hope you don't mind it as much. Definitely not happening again. But I'm going to try and keep this game with as minimal cuts as possible. I'm going to throw my explanation towards my settings and go over them at the end of the video, so stick around for that. And as always, if you enjoyed the vid, leave a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Peace. Shit, bro. Oof. Alright, I know a lot of folks were going to ask about the settings I rock, so to start, my movement controls. My movement controls are pretty much the standard default. A lot of people assume that I play claw, but I do not. For me, I just think it feels weird, I don't know. My button layout is pretty much unchanged except for one thing, and that is my hold crouch. My hold crouch, having R3 binded to your crouch is a game changer for me, because as a standard player, each time you go for a slide, your thumb would have to come off of your right stick, which allows you to look at your enemy. With hold crouch binded to R3, I look in the direction of the slide, and then I can snap back to my target without having to lift my thumb. I think this gives you a better advantage, seeing as you don't have to latch your thumb back onto the stick and readjust last minute to get the shot lined up. But as far as everything else is pretty standard. Alright, come down to my look sensitivity. My look sensitivity is now 20. I used to rock 19 for the past 3 years. But going from 60 give or take to 160 plus frames, you need that extra bump in my opinion. If you're still on console, I would suggest taking my console settings, which the only difference would be my look sensitivity is a 19 and my ADS being a 0.8. But that's pretty much the only changes that I made. I only went up about like 1 for each. But speaking of ADS sense, I'm not at 0.9, I bumped it up 1 just like I said, and it gives me a nice look sensitivity to get those quick shots you guys see in my videos. These 3 are off, of course, and my sprint turn scale is maxed at 0.8. You just need that considering these PC lobbies, M&K can snap around instantaneously, so you need to have that maxed out to sort of get close to that, I guess. My double press delay is 1. We want to be able to get our dodge out as soon as we get the input. And here we go. The axial and radial dead zone setting. So if you have a high axial and radial dead zone, think of it as having like training wheels or like max aim assist on controller. Now I know what you might be thinking, wouldn't you want that? No. Reason why I say no is because the higher you go, it's going to limit your directional inputs depending on how hard you push the stick in a certain direction. If you have your dead zones closer to 0, that basically means that you have a much smaller radius of pixels that restricts your reticle aim, which means that if you rock closer to the 0, the reticle will go and move exactly where you put it. So the only downside to this is you have to be precise where you're aiming, because if you're not right on target, you're gonna miss most likely. But the benefits to this I think are really nice, so I have these both set at 0.02. Also, a lot of people say to get this as low as possible without getting stick drift, and I think there's a couple moments where I get a little bit of stick drift if I'll just like leave my controller, but it's low enough, but it isn't too low to where it's just gonna go crazy if you're not touching your controller. So I think these settings are pretty good. Alright, that pretty much wraps things up. I appreciate you guys getting this far in the point in the video. I'm going to make a video in regards to the settings and actually applying it to actual gameplay, so if you guys want to stick around for that, that video is going to take a little while because it's a little bit long. There's a lot to cover, but it's coming for sure. But outside of that, I appreciate the view, and I'll see you guys in the next one.